Namaste. My name is Shira Cohen. I'm a yoga teacher, yoga therapist, and Ayurvedic wellness consultant. And today's practice is going to be about strengthening the glutes and the shoulders. So these are part of the core muscles. Okay, especially in yoga, some traditions we were told for a long time not to clench our glutes, so they've become weak. And this is my experience. So I got a definite imbalance in the bum muscles and the shoulder muscles. Some were too weak, others too tight, and this caused a lot of pain. So today's practice is about strengthening these, so it's also good for anyone who has posture issues. We have a lot of that in this society these days, too much sedentary life. So enjoy, and I'll see you on the mat. So just come into a comfortable seated position. Sukhasana is fine. If you can do Padmasana or Siddhasana, that's fine too. But just whatever makes you comfortable and that you can have a straight spine. So not leaning forward too much. If you need, take a block. Have a block near you anyway, handy. Okay, for later. So just get into your seat, into your asana, whatever it might be. And allow the shoulders to relax and feel the tops of your shoulders becoming broad. Feel your face softening, the eyes, the skin around the eyes and lips. Let it just become soft. Feel the eyes behind the closed lids and ask yourself, are they gazing gently? Is there a broadness to the skin of the forehead? Or is there a focus and tightness? So just release any tightness. Also the jaws, just become aware, breathing into the jaws and create space and softness. And then bringing your awareness down through the head, the neck, the shoulders, and all the way down the spine. Now see if you can lift up the front of your body and allow the back body to drop down. Feel that the spine is long, and you are sitting like a mountain, dignified, completely present. And say to yourself, I am here. And feel that you are here. You are here in your body, in this space, now. And know that this moment only exists for 1 second or millisecond in time, as it is. This moment is never going to pass again. You just breathe into that freshness, that uniqueness. And breathing into your heart, into your belly, into the legs. Feel a freshness and aliveness, the juice of your body. And then bring your hands in front of your heart, pressing the hands together. Really engage the muscles of the back, near the shoulder blades. Lift up your chest. And again, bring the weight into the sitting bones. So feel your sitting bones. Feel the head and the shoulders balanced on top of those sitting bones. And feel your presence. Again, lifting up the frontal body, relaxing the back body down to the floor. And say to yourself, the mind is clear, and look inside your mind. See the stillness, the calm, the clarity, like a lake without any ripples. Take a deep breath in again. Lifting the chest up, lifting the ribs away from the hips. And with the out breath, release tension, heat, and again breathing in. last time. Now greet your inner teacher, bow to your heart, and think of something you're grateful for. The gratitude and bhava, the gratefulness, thankfulness, creates joy, lifts us up. And breathe into that for you which you are thankful. Let it grow, let it open, let yourself merge with it. Take a breath for Om. Another 2 breaths. Release the hands. Just looking up, lifting the chin up. Breathing in, opening the chest. Feel the ribs opening. And as you breathe out, bringing the chin to the chest, lengthening the back of your neck. And just do that 3 times. Breathing in, look up. And breathing out, back down. One last time, breathing in, lift up. We're just opening and stretching the neck and shoulder muscles. And come back to center. Okay, and breathing out, turn over, looking to your right side, turning the head totally right, and breathing in, coming back to center. Breathing out to the left side. And breathing in, come back to center. We'll do that 3 times. Let the eyes roll with the head and look as far back as possible. Breathing in, come back. This is very good for our eyes, eye muscles. The eye muscles affect our shoulders and neck. Breathing in, come back. So because we look at TV a lot, or work on our computers, or look at people just 1 meter away, the eye muscles get weak. Breathing in, come back. And only certain muscles are trained of the eye. So you want to look with your eyes in all directions, coming back to middle. And just roll the eyes, okay? Looking up, into the right, down, into the left, and back up again. Making a circle. And relax the eyes. The crows also want to speak. Relax the eyes. Just feel the gaze again soft. And now again looking up, looking left, down, right, and back up. Make a circle. And another one. And release the eyes. Breathe into the eyes. You can warm the palms and just place them gently on the eyes so the heat and the prana from your hands goes into the eyeballs. And then relax. Okay. So now feel the breath. We do ujjayi breathing just because it balances and calms the nervous system. So it's always good. Breathing in, making the Darth Vader sound, but make it very gently. So if you're new to this, just make it very quietly, but enough to keep you aware of it, to keep you focused. Breathing out. And in. And out. Take a breath in, lift up the arms. Use the ujjayi breath, breathing out round the back. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, arms wide. Breathing in, turn the arms up. Breathing out, come down to your left side. Stretch the arm. Breathing out, bend down. And breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, twist all the way back. Opening the chest, the ribs. Breathe deeply. Relax the neck and shoulders. So if this is hard, bring your hand closer to the hip. If your arms are long, I have quite long arms. So it's all about proportion. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, come into a twist. Breathing in, come up. So you're opening the back of your heart. Breathing out, come down. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, open the arms wide. Breathing out, come down. Lengthen the spine, opening the side of your spine. Take a deep breath into your left side. So here's the prana now. Breathing out, bend slowly down and breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out. Go deeper and come into a twist. Breathing in, lift up the arm and come all the way forward so you're opening the back of the heart. Breathing in, lift up. And breathing out, small. Opening up the heart, chest, ribs. And bring your hands back. So just turn around. Okay? And so here we're just going to lift the chest up, opening the ribs. So moving the belly away from the hips. Moving the chest and the ribs away from the belly. So really stretch. And don't compress the neck, so lengthen first and then bring the head back. And just breathe deeply. So we're opening this. Alright? And we're closing the back. So when you look at downward dog, there's a lot of stretching here. So we actually want to strengthen this here. So bringing the muscles closer together. And then breathing in. Lift up again and come all the way up into the tabletop pose. So really engage your bum muscles by pressing the heels, moving the knees forward, hips forward, and the heart back away from the knees. Engage your calf muscles by pressing the outer edges of your feet, and now press the palms of your hands. Really move the lower edge of your palm into the floor and lift the ribs up. And relax, breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, lift up the arms just to release the wrists and shake them. Okay, so releasing any tension. Do the octopus and bring the hands back down. And again, lift up. Opening the chest. Now to really engage your glutes, stretch that leg forward. So keep lifting both hips up. Really engage the foot that's on the floor. Activating the hamstrings and the glute muscles. Bringing your tailbone and the sitting bones towards the heels. And breathing out, come down. Breathing in, lifting up. Change legs. And just stay here again. Press both heels away from you. Opening the chest. Feel the back of your shoulder blades pressing into the ribs. And breathing out, come down. Breathing in, lift up the arms, release those wrists, shake them if you need to. And breathing out, bring the hands down. Move the hands slightly away from your hips, engaging the legs, rotate the thighs in so you activate the whole of the leg. So this is waking up, otherwise the pelvis just sinks. So rotating the thighs in, you activate the pelvic area and then lift up. breathing into the chest. And breathing out, come down. So what we're working with here is the serratus anterior. These muscles are like, kind of like little bananas, and they lift up the chest like this, and usually they're too weak because we have a lot of this action, a lot of chopping, picking up things, but no opening. All right, so now I want you to engage those muscles by bringing your hands, palms towards your hips, lift the chest up, and you want to imagine that you're going to lift all the way up. So you're just pressing the hands into the floor, and you're lifting your chest off the floor. You're lifting the hips maybe slightly off the floor, and you'll feel these muscles here becoming active. And that's what you want to do. So again, think about your legs, they're also part of this. And lift up. And just stay here, 5 breaths. If you have short arms, you can use fists or 2 blocks, or books if you don't have blocks at home. And then you can lift up further. But what you really want to feel is these muscles underneath your armpits, which go underneath the shoulder blades as well. And release. Lifting up. So now we're doing like a downward dog but seated. See how these muscles are stretched? See how they're very open? So this is what we usually do in yoga a lot. And we don't have a lot of this action, like we're pulling something down. We're pushing away. So now imagine you have tiger claws and you bring the energy into your back body. And again, release and claw down. 3 more times. Bringing that all the way down. And release. Now, walking the knees up. We're also going to start working with the belly muscles, the abdominal, rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis. So I want you to engage the feet, spread the toes, bring the knees slightly together so you feel a charge. Lift up the trunk and the ribs. So we don't want to just push the ribs forward, we want to lift up the whole rib cage, also on the back. Okay, and then just strengthen and lengthen that one leg, your left leg. Spread the toes. And bring down. And change legs. And come down. Now lift up that left leg and the right arm. Take a few breaths, just stay here. And release. Changing sides. So right leg, left arm. Staying here. Activate that leg. Make sure the whole of the leg is working. Because when we let go with the hands after, you'll see you'll need that. If the legs don't work, the back will probably take all of this. Okay, so lift up. Now both legs, halfway. Lean back slightly until you find the balancing point. Then lift up your arms. Okay, and then strengthen, lengthen, engage the legs. Make it one strong leg. You can shake, that's okay. Spread the toes, activate the feet. If the feet are not part of this, nor will your legs be. And then breathing out, just Paschimottanasana. If you can't go down far, it doesn't matter. Just lift the chest up, move forward slowly. Let the back bend and round once you are further forward. Okay, so we've been strengthening a lot of these muscles. Now you just want to let them cool down for a moment. And breathing in, look up. Coming onto our back. So we continue strengthening the muscles of the glutes, okay, because they're very vital. Imagine hamstrings, legs, and then the upper body. If there's weakness here, and there's quite a lot of weight here, this is quite heavy, the pelvic area, it's all just hanging onto the back of your upper body. This is pretty heavy, and it's not good for the organs. Okay, so the pelvis is like a nest, and the organs are our eggs, and we want to look after them, so we want to engage these muscles. So we're just going to come into bridge pose, Setu Bandha. Now pressing the heels down, all the way into the floor, lifting those hips up. Go slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel yourself lifting up. And just press those heels. Don't let the knees splay out. If you need, use a block between the legs. I'll just show you. Squeeze that block. You can take it this way or this way. And squeeze it between the thighs. Usually this way is best. And then lift up. Engage, pressing that block and lifting those muscles. So some people say, because this is a back bend, you shouldn't curl the tailbone under, and because we're sedentary, you don't want to curl the tailbone under, because lots of people have already a too much of a posterior tilt of the pelvis, which is true. But if you're getting a sore back by not engaging the bum muscles enough, then do take the tailbone down towards the knees. Lift up more. Keep engaging those bum muscles. They want to be active. And see if you can lift up one leg and bring it back down. And then the other leg and back down. And again, 3 times. And release. See if you can only engage this bum muscle and activate the foot of the one that's extended. One more time. And release. Last side. And coming back down. Move the block. And just stay here for 2-3 breaths. Feeling your heartbeat, the breath, the body. Maybe there's more heat. Okay, so heat comes from the belly. So a little fire here. All right, so you want to stretch your left leg, keep the right knee bent, place the hands on the floor, open the chest. Okay, spread here. Now when you do back bends, try and breathe only in the chest. I know it's harder, but try. And then lift up. Just staying here, 3 slow breaths. And slowly come down. Take that knee and twist to the side. Opening, extend the arm. And breathing in, come back to middle. Now changing the legs. And just feel the 2 sides. Feel the difference, left and right. Maybe feel one side is longer or clearer or more alive. So just notice which side. And then coming onto the other side, bending your left knee and lifting up. Stay for 3 slow, smooth breaths. So the in and out, ujjayi. Breathing into your ribs, upper chest. Really press that heel. And slowly with the out breath come down and twist to the other side. Engage the other leg. And slowly coming onto your left side, bringing the block underneath your head. So we're going to do some exercises to engage the muscles around the hips and the buttocks. Okay? So just want the block to make sure that your head, spine are in one line. Lengthen the arm. Now bending this leg over your right leg, over the left leg. Just take a breath. Feel that you're in one straight line from the foot to the head, the heel, hip, shoulder, head. And breathing in, lift up. So we're working the inner muscles here. And breathing out, come back down. Just go slow. It's not about how high you are. It's about how smooth the movement is. Breathing in, lifting up, breathing out, coming down. Do 10 of these. Two more. And release. Just take a breath. Let it soften. Feel the relaxation through the muscle. Okay. Now bend both knees. And we're going to bring them up this way. And you keep the feet together as you lift up the knee. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, lift up, and breathing out. Breathing in, again 10. So it's not about the height, it's not about how high you go, it's how slow and smooth you go. And slowly coming down. So you should be feeling it here. And this is the gluteus medius, which is a muscle that gets weak by sitting too much, riding bikes, not enough walking and standing. And relax and just breathe into that muscle. Feel the wave of relaxation moving through the body. Feel the prana moving through the body. And then change sides, coming onto your right side. And here you lengthen that lower leg. You place a foot wherever's comfortable, so don't hurt the knee, don't hurt anywhere. Be gentle with your body. Okay, breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, coming down. Again, 10 times. So all the muscles of this area are connected to the Muladhara, the first chakra, the chakra of earth. So this gives us strength, gives us vitality, energy, lust for life. Okay? When there are imbalances in this area, we get imbalances in our life. So financially this is affecting us because earth element is all about stability, security, nourishment. If we don't have a home or we don't have money, we can't be nourished. So these are very vital. So just strengthening these muscles, I know it sounds silly, but it does affect the psyche. Huh? For those of us who practice yoga a long time, we know it's all connected. So when this is stronger, when we feel here this engaged, so just relax the leg, breathing in, engaged, supportive structure down below, we also feel we have this confidence, we trust in ourselves, we trust in life. Okay, so it's a basic need. Now bend both knees, bringing the feet together. You want the knees on top of each other. Just relax into the floor. Again, heels, hips, head in a line. And then breathing in, just bringing the knee up slightly. So you want these muscles here to engage. And breathing out, come down. And again, breathing in, lift up. breathing out, come down. So you want this to get warm and strong. There's lots of ants. 2 more times. And let the breath be smooth. 1 more. And release. Release that muscle. Let the wave of relaxation move through the whole of the muscle. Okay, and then stretching out both legs, coming onto your belly. We'll come into Shalabhasana, locust pose. So what I want you to do before we get down to the nitty-gritty is really lift up the hips and then lift up the belly away from the hips, bringing the ribs down. So there's length already on the front body. Okay, and then bringing your head to the floor. And again, we're going to activate the glutes. Okay, so make them active. Lift up the knees. Bring the tailbone slightly down just to open here. Some people have much more flexibility in the lower back, so you do want to bring the tailbone down slightly. So play with it. Feel when it's comfortable for you. Never ignore the signals of the body. Okay? Ahimsa. Listening to the body. Alright. And then I want you to have your hands like a sphinx. And we're just going to lift up the hands first and see what happens to your shoulder blades. See how they roll down. So you want to keep that rolling down. Now move the shoulder blades towards each other, into the spine. And then you lift up the elbows, then you lift up the head. So you really got this rolling backwards of the shoulder blades. And then your anterior serratus anterior, really active. Okay? And then your lower trapezius and your medial trapezius are also active. So these also got weak with me, and I think a lot of yoga teachers probably have this issue, if we're honest. Okay, and then lift up those arms and keep moving the shoulder blades into the body and down the ribs, and now lift up those legs. Again, make them completely engaged. And just take a few deep breaths, staying here. Active, feel the whole back body getting warm. And if you want to make it more difficult, you can bring those tiger claws and imagine you're pulling back and feel what's happening in your shoulders. So if you do this daily for a few months, this sequence, you will start to see changes. Now, if you notice some areas are much weaker than others, like if this is hard to stay, it's a definite cue you need to stay longer. So stay there longer or do it more often. Repeat it a few times. Now slowly coming down and just rest. Relax all the muscles. Let everything go. Breathing in, change sides. And just let the muscles relax. Again, feel that wave of relaxation moving through the whole body from the neck down into the spine, all the way to the legs. And breathing in, coming back to middle. Lift up the chest and just coming into cat-cow. So we just relax the spine, open the muscles first, breathing in, looking up. And breathing out, arching the back. And again, breathing in, looking up. Breathing out. One last time, breathing in. And out. So this is always good for the nervous system, is cat-cow, because we're moving the whole of the nervous system. Okay? So another one that's wonderful is this, our favorite. So just staying here 1 to 2 minutes will strengthen the bum muscles definitely, and the glutes. Now feel here that you're moving the hip bones or as-is bones up to the ribs. And I'll bring that shoulder blade into the body and down again. Don't rotate the arm too much out. If you've been doing that for years, you can actually tear some of the muscles in the rotator cuffs. Okay, the supraspinatus. And then bring it down. Change the arm and leg. Lifting up. Now moving those as-is bones to the ribs. Opening the chest. Now press the palm into the floor. And again, bring that shoulder blade, the other shoulder blade, into the body. Really lift the leg up, but move those hips forward. Okay, and then coming down. Breathing in, look up. Breathing out, coming onto hands and elbows, elbows, and then straighten the legs. Okay, we're going to do something which is really good for the rectus abdominis, and you'll feel it maybe tomorrow. All right, so have your elbows just underneath the shoulders, not too far forward. Okay, you want to engage the legs and the feet, so really activate the whole of the foot, moving the heels backwards, opening the toes and the soles of your foot, then lifting up as you breathe out. Moving the hips again towards the chest, but the chest forward. And then breathing out, come down. Stay here for one breath. Breathing in, lifting up the chest, breathing out. Okay, breathing into the chest, breathing out. Do that 3 more times. Breathing in, lift up the chest. Breathing out. Breathing in. Move those heels back, engage the whole of the leg, hips forward, and again breathing in and out. Last time. And out. And then bend the knees, coming into balasana, just opening the back. Spreading the hands as wide as your mat, whatever feels comfortable for you, for your body today. Just let yourself cool down. So it's quite heating because it's the core muscles. Now walking the hands back to your knees, slowly lift up. And just come into Virasana. Allow yourself to center, so bringing all the energy back into the middle. Now as you feel heat, just breathe it out. So when you breathe out through the mouth, you're releasing heat. That's why dogs always go because it's quick way to release heat. They're very clever dogs. Okay, one more deep breath. Maybe you need a last one, a third one. Feel the back body. Feel how it's been active and it's been heated, it's been engaged. And just look through your day, how often do you use those muscles? Are they being engaged or are they being opened and lengthened? So feel, it's not enough just to pull the shoulder blades back and down. That's one part of it, and you don't want to go to the extreme. Always find the middle way. Yes, like Buddha said. Namaste.